Hello, everyone, and welcome to Motivation for the Day. It's so good to have you here with me. Have you ever felt like you're stuck? Like you're walking through thick mud and every step is a struggle? Maybe it's a project that just won't come together, a personal goal that seems impossibly far away, or just the weight of daily expectations pressing down on you. We've all been there. It's that feeling of being in a valley, looking up at the peaks, and wondering if we'll ever have the strength to climb. But here's a secret I want to share with you today. The valley isn't your destination. It's just part of the journey. The most incredible views come after the hardest climbs. Today, we're not just going to talk about climbing. We're going to talk about how to rise above. It's about more than just overcoming challenges. It's about transforming because of them. It's about looking at that mountain not as an obstacle, but as an opportunity to discover the strength you never knew you had. Let's think about an eagle for a moment. An eagle doesn't fight the storm. It doesn't waste its energy battling against the wind and the rain. Instead, it uses the power of the storm's updraft to lift itself higher, to soar above the clouds where the sky is calm and clear. This is the essence of rising above. It's not about avoiding the storms of life, because, let's be real, they're unavoidable. It's about learning to use the very forces that seem to be against you to elevate yourself to a new level. So how do we do that? How do we become the eagle? The first step is a crucial shift in perspective. When you're facing a setback, it's so easy to get tunnel vision. All you can see is the problem, the failure, the disappointment. Your world shrinks down to the size of that one negative event. But I want you to challenge that. Take a deep breath and consciously zoom out. Ask yourself, in 5 years, will this matter as much as it does right now? What can I learn from this situation? This isn't about dismissing your feelings. Your feelings are valid. Acknowledge them, feel them, but don't let them become your permanent address. Think of it like this. Your emotions are like weather patterns passing through. You can't stop the rain, but you can grab an umbrella and remember that the sun will come out again. That umbrella is your perspective. It's the understanding that this difficult moment is temporary. It's a chapter in your book, not the entire story. By changing how you view the challenge, you take back your power. You stop being a victim of your circumstances and start being the architect of your response. The second key to rising above is embracing the power of small, consistent actions. When you're at the bottom of a mountain, the peak looks intimidatingly high. If you only focus on the summit, you'll feel overwhelmed and might not even start climbing. But what if you just focused on taking the next 10 steps and then the next 10 after that? That's manageable, right? Success isn't born from one giant leap. It's built brick by brick, step by step, day by day. This is the principle of compounding effort. Did you have a terrible day at work? Instead of dwelling on it, spend just 15 minutes learning a new skill that could open up other opportunities. Feeling out of shape and unmotivated? Don't tell yourself you have to run a marathon tomorrow. Just put on your shoes and go for a 10-minute walk. Celebrate that small win. The next day, maybe you walk for 12 minutes. These tiny, almost insignificant actions accumulate over time, creating massive momentum. They are the updrafts that begin to lift you. Each small step is a vote for the person you want to become. Now let's talk about your environment, and specifically the people you surround yourself with. You cannot rise above if you are constantly being pulled down. Have you ever been really excited about an idea, a new goal, and you share it with someone, only for them to pour cold water all over it? They might say, "Oh, that's too risky," or, "Are you sure you can do that?" Or, "That sounds like a lot of work." They might mean well, or they might be projecting their own fears and limitations onto you. Either way, that kind of energy is an anchor. To truly soar, you need to surround yourself with other eagles. Find people who cheer for your ambitions. People who, when you tell them you want to climb a mountain, don't ask why, but instead ask, "How can I help you train?" These are the people who will lend you their wings when yours feel tired. This might mean you have to lovingly create distance from those who drain your energy. It's one of the hardest but most necessary acts of self-preservation. Your inner circle should be a source of lift, not a source of drag. Protect your energy fiercely, because it is the fuel for your ascent. But what happens when the biggest critic isn't someone else? What happens when the voice telling you that you can't do it is your own? This is the inner battle we all face. That voice of self-doubt is the heaviest weight we carry. Rising above means learning to manage that inner dialogue. It's not about silencing the voice completely. That's nearly impossible. It's about turning down its volume and turning up the volume of a kinder, more compassionate inner coach. When that negative thought pops up, "I'm not smart enough. I'm going to fail," I want you to catch it. Acknowledge it without judgment, and then challenge it. Respond to it with evidence. "I might not know everything now, but I'm a fast learner. I've failed before and I survived. I learned from it. This is just another learning opportunity." Speak to yourself the way you would speak to a friend you deeply care about. You wouldn't tell your friend they're a failure for making a mistake, so why would you say it to yourself? This practice of self-compassion is a superpower. It reframes failure not as an endpoint, but as a stepping stone. Finally, rising above requires a connection to something bigger than yourself. A purpose. A why. Why do you want to achieve that goal? Who are you doing it for? Is it to create a better life for your family? Is it to make a positive impact on your community? Is it to prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you ever imagined? Your why is your North Star. On the days when you feel lost, when the storm is raging and you can't see the path ahead, your purpose will be the light that guides you. When your motivation wanes, and trust me, it will, your purpose will be the deep reservoir of strength you draw from. It's the reason you get back up after you fall. It's the reason you take one more step when you feel like you can't go on. So take some time to really define your why. Write it down. Put it somewhere you can see it every single day. Let it be the anchor that holds you steady and the propeller that drives you forward. So let's bring it all together. To rise above the challenges, the setbacks, and the noise, we need to shift our perspective and see the opportunity in the obstacle. We need to commit to small, consistent actions that build unstoppable momentum. We must surround ourselves with people who lift us up and protect our energy. We have to learn to become our own greatest cheerleader, replacing self-doubt with self-compassion. And we must connect with a powerful personal why that will fuel our journey. You are not defined by the valleys you find yourself in. You are defined by your courage to climb, by your resilience to keep going, and by your decision to rise. You have the strength of an eagle within you. It's time to find the storm, spread your wings, and soar. Don't just get through the day, rise above it. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I truly hope this has resonated with you. If it did, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more motivation. I'd love to hear in the comments which part of this message you needed to hear the most. Until next time, keep climbing.